Let me know what you find out about the other things.
And by the way, make sure you don't get locked in a little short light bus now.
All right, bye.
Talk to you later, bye.
Oh, hello. Sorry for that. Just talking to my friend. That's why I'm running a little late. That's why I ended up moving everything. A little. Oh god, my nose is itching. Moved everything later because I wanted to talk to my old roommate, see how he was doing. He had a couple of questions that he wanted my opinions and thoughts on. But I hope y'all are doing all right for a Saturday and everything. I hope everything's going good. I hope you're having a good day and you're enjoying yourself immensely. So what we're going to do is reading from my book, Finding Peace Within the Storm. This is the first book that I published, self-published, being a poet. The first one I'm going to read you is called Diamonds for Stones. Walking along a winding road, I come upon a man casting stones. Large ones, small ones, and sometimes bright, shiny ones. As we passed, we never said a word, only a glance, and he smiled. A couple of steps more, I saw one of those shiny rocks. It was sparkling there in the sunlight. A diamond about the size of a quarter and pure. I picked her up and dusted her off. Quickly I turned and followed the man. I watched him gathering women like rocks. He told them stories. He told them lies, while twisting and wearing them down, smoothing their surface until they sparkled, until they were clear as day, shimmering in the sun. When he used them up, he tossed them aside, while reaching for another stone on the weather to weather away. I watched him as he continued his way, laughing and singing, pretending he was wise in his actions, but only a fool would be. So the little background on this poem is the fact that I met this girl who was a friend of a friend, and I forget what her name is. I think her name was, I want to say Debbie or Deborah or something. I think it was Diane or whatever, but it was a long time ago. And my friend Tammy was a friend of. No, it wasn't Tammy. It was actually. No, it wasn't Tammy. It was somebody else. Oh crap! I can't remember her name. Unfortunately, she passed away of cancer um, not too long ago. Um, but I hate that when you go blink. But she was going through a bitter divorce with her husband and kind of find out that he had cheated on her with somebody else. And I mean, she was a gorgeous woman, really beautiful. And the thing of it is, though, I looked at her and I said, to her, I said, wow, it's amazing that somebody would be foolish enough to throw away a diamond just for a stone. And she's just like, wow, that's the most amazing thing that anybody ever said to me. And it is true. Because people go into relationships and, they work hard and they do things, and then somebody decides that they want to cheat on them or they want something else instead of talking and working out things with the other person. Yes, it's not that simple, but it happens. And to her, it did. And it's just so messed up because people throw away diamonds looking for rocks when they already had that diamond there. So this next one's called Letting Go. Letting go when we were friends. I was so depending on your love. I had to prove myself I can't let you go. Let go of you. And in letting go, I can believe in me. Letting go meant I had to do something that was so hard for me. Letting go was my best intention, even though you made it all possible to be free of you. I guess my biggest fear was not being able to love without you. It was hard letting go of someone I wanted to possess at first. Yet you found the click. that you always wanted to be a part of, which meant I was out of your little game of passion. After your little freaking game is over, I'm letting go and believing myself. Letting myself believe I could fall in love again. Letting you go without saying goodbye. Letting go of you. And this to be the one true test of letting go. And I'm sitting in my head and I'm trying to figure out why did I write this poem. And there are so many other reasons why. I mean, so, you're letting go of somebody who tends to become either a toxic person or a toxic individual, or they go do things with other people because they feel that group is better fit than you. And I have certain situations that happen like that. Um, chasing rainbow dreams. Chasing rainbow dreams, and I find myself following a rainbow, trying to get to the end of a dream. Maybe one step closer to finding you. Hot on the heels of love, the rainbow reached high over the forest, and in the center of the forest there was a small lake, and the rainbow ending at the edge of the lake shore. And standing by the lake was a beautiful woman. She looked at me and smiled. She could not talk, but in my heart I can hear her speak to me. She knew I was searching for her, and she took my hand, and together we began to chase our dreams, dreaming of such things. And I believe this one right here was written based on something. I don't know if it's Wildfire or that that song with Dreamweaver, one of those two, because of you're trying to look at well, then again, it could have been like I do like Wizard of Oz, so it could have been like the over the rainbow kind of thing. So it's kind of hard because I said some of these poems I wrote 29 years ago. So that's some time. Give or take. So I mean that's some time that has passed since that happened. This next one's called Time Again. I feel the burn all over my body and feel the light trying to escape. My soul is filled with pain. I came so close to holding you, and it pains me so just to lose you. The blood turns to tears, and I feel so out of place without you. Even though I wanted to die in your arms, I kept on hoping and dreaming of you, wanting so much to be with you, and I feel like I have failed. But I know in some way I will find you, even if it takes another 100 years. Um, Now, this poem, for me, I know there was a situation where there was a girl I met, and I was really, really into her and wanted to, get to know her and everything, but she really didn't see me in that way. And trying to and holding a candle for someone that really don't care for you is just a fruitless process of things. So you end up having to let it go. Even though you kind of think like, okay, maybe not in this life we're gonna be together, but maybe in the next. And then you learn things later on. You're just like, yeah, it's probably best that I didn't have that relationship with that person. But who knows? So this next one's called Candle. I see it in your eyes, and I hear it in your voice. You feel something for him. A candle burns deep within your heart for him, a dying hope that he may return to you. But I pray you don't hold on for him forever, because once the flame dies, the light inside of you dies, long after your patience is worn thin, and the long forgotten love has left you in the darkness alone to hold a candle for someone else. And there are so many times I've dated women that had either just got out of a breakup, or a marriage or whatever, and they tend to hold on to things. And some guys do too. I know some guys who do and who hold on to women, and they hold on to those feelings for that person. And so that candle just burns inside of them for that person. And sometimes you just need to put the candle out and move on. But it's hard when you have deep emotional connection to somebody. And I get that. And I've had those deep emotional connections to people and just had to let go. But being a poet, that's the problem. Because as a poet, you hold on to those moments of being in there with some, or being in that moment with someone, because you're going to write every angle possible about that situation. This one's called Inside. I can see the pain in your eyes, and it kills me to see you like this. He tore your heart from your chest, and you pretended to be strong, even though I knew you were dying on the inside. And I tried to be your strength, but I find myself wanting to end all your pain, just by telling you that I love you. And promise you I will never break your heart, never leave you alone when you're feeling sad, and be there to hold on to you when you fall, to be the one you can rely on when you feel alone. And never knew how much love can hurt so much until I met you. And watch hope die in your eyes, because I find myself wanting to tell you how I feel and wanting to be the one inside your heart. And in this poem, and I mean, this is just basically a reflection of the other poem that was a Forest with Candle. Now, I know that there was somebody that I was talking to, and in both situations, it's just, or in this situation, and for both poems, that person was like, yeah, and you end up, or you're falling for having those emotions. So, well, you really don't know if it's really a trauma response to somebody else's pain because you want to care for them, because you take care of people and sacrificing your own self, and so because it'd be a rebound. So, but you end up, getting caught up in things, and you try to avoid that. His next poem is called Intoxicating. Your touch is intoxicating, like a bottle of Jack, smooth and sweet on the tongue. My head swirls when I held your hand, our fingers lazily entwined. I can hear you breathing as I hold you in my arms, lying under the sheets. Your body rises and falls with every breath. Your hair is a mess rolling over your body, spreading out like waves crashing upon the shore. Your skin glistens in the light. Tiny beads of delight draped across your chest. The smell of roses fills the air. Candles' flames burn and the shadows dance along the walls. I trace your face with my hands, soft as velvet. You nuzzle closer to me and our eyes meet. We kiss, and short and sweet and sensual. The taste of honey wets my lips. Your eyes sparkle in the candlelight. Our bodies cooling from the marathon of sex and comfort, a roller coaster of positions and triangles. It was a dance of two souls finding peace, that human touch, a release of inhibition. Now, this was written after I went to a Con of Thrones convention, which is a Game of Thrones convention. And I met a girl on there, and I met a girl through that, and we ended up talking briefly, or ended up talking, and as time went on, getting to talk to her and get to know her a little bit more, but things just really didn't pan out. So I ended up writing this particular poem about her. One more poem, and this is called When. One voice in the darkness asks so many questions. Who am I? Why am I here? Where am I going? What must I do to change? And when will this end? And that's always the questions we ask. When will this end? When will these things change? Why does it keep going on and on and on? So that is it. The question, why? But anyway, check out my friends in the description of this video. Sarah Aikenhead, Sherry Aikenhead, Bill and Roland Miller, and Cassette in the Fire podcast. They just did one not too long ago, so definitely jump over there and check that out. Check out the Chronicles of a Bookshop by the Spine Bookshop, Lindsay Schultz. And if you get a chance, do the GoFundMe for that bookshop to help them grow. And as you help them grow, you help us local authors who are on her shelves to grow more. by being able to have more exposure to people being able to see our written word. So definitely, check them out. Please donate. And tomorrow at noon, I will be on the Bookcast. She will be talking about my books and stuff. So definitely stop by and check us out. I don't know if it'll be over on Zoom or if it will be on Instagram or what, but definitely check us out. And hopefully you can find out. Also check out my friends Aria and Alberta and their Reiki sessions. My friend Jenna Jinx Portraits, who done these wonderful portraits right here. And definitely check out where I'll be going. I'll be at the events. I will be next weekend. I will be at the Bill Peach Memorial Festival of Books. It'll be on Sunday for a panel for poetry. I will have another thing coming up with reading one of my children's books at the Donelson Library in Nashville in August, and I will be at the Southern Festival of Books in October with the Spine Bookshop. So stay alert, and I'll keep you up. You know what I mean. But y'all have a good day. I'll talk to you later. Peace.